Hello, pickmakers and sheep punchers. This is Jury Duty Summons. And today I found the Minecraft Beta 1.8 pre-release. Now, this is a leaked version of Minecraft, but I did get it from the official source, and I will put a link to that in the description bar. Be very careful about, but, you know, I want to say just be very careful about updating to the newest version. Always be sure you back up, because it's not always, because this is a pre-release, so there's a lot of bugs in it, and I don't know what it'll do to your existing saves. It may even like wipe out your worlds and stuff. So be very careful, back up everything before you try it, and make sure you get it from an official source. All right, that having been said, let's take a look at some of the changes. As you can see, the background is really cool. It just looks like kind of a blurred version of a world, just kind of looking around. That's kind of nice. I think it looks nice than the previous version. The logo, I think that's the same logo, something like that. Okay, so options. Let's check options here. So different. Field of FOV is field of view. So this is a new thing. This, I believe, would be useful for people who are using either extra wide screens or multiple monitors, and so you can adjust the field of view for that purpose. Invert mouse. I think all that's the same or similar. All right, there's performance. I'm not 100% sure what this does, but I'll just stick to balanced. There's the regular ones we're used to. GUI scale. Whoa. Let's go with large, just because that's how it works. Yeah, I like that. So you can even adjust the brightness. And so if you're doing a video recording like I am, adjusting the brightness up 20% might actually help. I haven't played around with the percentage, but I'm going to guess 20%. Just give that a try at the start. Because after you record and you upload, it darkens the whole video. So hopefully that'll help counteract that without having to do that in post-op. Bobbing, cool. Alright, what else? Controls. Okay, so list players and tab. Alright, so some of the controls have changed, which is nice. List players is new. That's for multiplayer. Let's put there. There we go. It still had some of my old controls, and so left shift. Okay, that'll work. All right. Let's say. Okay, let's move on to the single player. All right, so it does. It's basically the same here as it was before. Just on my world, tons of worlds here. Let's create a new world. Okay. Let's try JDS 1.8 pre-release. So a new thing here is game mode. You can either do creative or survival. Let's go with survival for right now because there's some things I want to show you guys. And then more world options. So you can actually input a seed, or you can leave it blank to do a random seed. So it's a little bit different than what was before. Generate structures. So you're either on or off. And this is for the new feature, which is the villages and dungeons. So that's nice. I don't know why you would want that off, but I guess depending on what you're trying to do, whatever. And I don't know how that affects what the world looks like. So I don't know if it makes, I don't know if generate structures off generates a completely different world than generate structures on. That's something worth trying out at some point, I guess. Let's leave that on for now, because I actually want to find some of those. That'd be kind of fun. World type. A long time ago, you used to be able to choose exactly whether you wanted a large world or a small world, or an island, or a nether kind of world, or hell world I called it. So maybe that's coming back with that, or maybe it's going to be even something completely different. Don't know yet, but it'd be that's kind of interesting. Interesting to see what they do with that. So this is a pre-release, so some of the features that they plan on releasing might still be missing or might be changed. Okay, let's do that. Just a random world. So create new world. It's building the terrain. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Ta-da. I don't know why it was showing me with a torch for a second there, but I think that was because the last time I played, I was holding a torch. So maybe that's it. It's kind of strange that that would carry over, though. Okay, alright. Cool. It looks like we're in a interesting biome. You notice I didn't spawn on grass. And let's take a look at where I spawned. 200 something, 70, 200 something. Wow. Alright, oh, and you can see the seed right there. That's pretty handy. So if you ever need to know what your seed is, that's pretty good. Oh, and what else? Okay. My FPS. I get better FPS than that, but it's being restricted by fraps just because I'm recording at 30, so that's fine. Okay. Well, anyway, let's punch a sheep. One thing I did notice is that when you attack a creature, you see how slow it's moving right now? As soon as you punch it, it starts to freak out. And that weird sparkle we just saw, I think that was a critical hit, but I'm not sure. Come back here. God dang it. Slow down. Alright, so a jump hit. If you're in the air when you hit, it's a critical. Not that it's helping much. Come back here. Come back here, you bastards. Okay, fine. You're this time. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Come back. Alright, there we go. Okay, well, I'm going to get some wood here. I need to build a little house or something. Let's, yeah. Punching trees. This is always the most exciting part of a Let's Play, is the tree punching phase. I want to get a sword here, some tools and whatnot. Because this is on, let me check the difficulty. Some normal difficulty, that's good. There are some new mobs which I would like to find, but I haven't found them yet. I played a little bit off camera just so I would know what I'm talking about. Look at those cows up there. Okay, what's up? Bam. Alright, oh, did that cow just die? How did that cow die? Like some cow died over here. Did it jump off a cliff or something? I don't know. Well, anyway, that was the other thing I wanted to show you. Food! There is now food! But I can't cook it because I have nothing yet. So each of the main animals drops food now. So cows, chickens, and pigs all drop food. A pig, cow drops beef, pig drops pork, chickens drop chicken. Poultry of some kind. I think it's called chicken, so we'll go with that. Okay, so here's as good a place as any here. There we go. And I wanted to make a workbench, of course. There we go. Let's go with, yeah, there we go. Lots of stuff. Lots of sticks, because I'll probably need them. And the one wooden tool you always have to make. Yeah, there's a little bug with items. If you just kind of drop them out of the thing, you can actually kind of cheat and duplicate stuff. Hopefully that will get fixed. It'd kind of be game breaking if you choose to do it, I guess. Whoops. There we go. Diggy diggy dig. Alright, let's see here. Okay. I have enough to do what I wanted to do, which was make a furnace. Okay. And then let's make a couple tools just because you have to. Come on. There we go. Alright, so what I want to show. I kind of want to show, in this video, I just want to show some of the newer stuff. And so I've shown some of the combat changes here. There's also a sprint thing. So if you double tap forward, you start sprinting. And bam. Apparently if you sprint and you hit, it causes them to jump forward here. Oh yeah, it knocks them way back. That's good. That's fun. And this right here is a new terrain feature, which is the chasm. Chasm. And that's a heck of a chasm. Wow. Crikeys. Oh, that's cool. Huh. That would be interesting to explore later on. And another thing they did is they changed the way the biomes work. And so biomes are never going to be as small as they used to be. So they're much larger now. And so the map is much more flowing and more regular. So you look at this giant forest biome here. And then this giant plains biome right next to it and some mountains. Alright, let's get back to here. I got a furnace. Let's see. Alright, well, I don't have any coal yet, so I'll stick some wood in there. So that's raw beef I have. I'm going to cook that. You notice it stacks now, too. So that's an interesting change. Oh, I need a axe. Time to get some more wood. Okay. And you can see my... Okay, there's two new bars at the bottom right. There's the one with the, which looks like, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it looks like weird meat popsicle of some kind. Some kind of turkey leg, maybe, I don't know. That thing, that's your hunger bar. And that slowly decreases over time. And that, of course, food decreases the hunger bar. But the one thing I noticed is that food doesn't actually heal you anymore. It just decreases the hunger bar. And... which is kind of unfortunate, so you don't have like random combat healing anymore. So you can't just switch over to a pork chop and you know, heal yourself up real quick. But let me show you how healing works now. Okay, let's get a little higher just so I can get some more damage on me. Alright, woo! Donk. Okay, so I took a couple damage. Let's see if I have any meat ready. Okay, so I'm a little bit hungry and I have damage, and so the way I'm going to eat is you just right click on the food and hold down the right click, and then bam, it's been eaten. And then slowly over time, as you have full food, then you start to heal. So there we go, perfect. All right, and the other bar, the one right below that, is our experience bar. The experience bar is not totally helpful. I mean, there's not really any purpose for experience in the game yet, but that's a big yet. I mean, I'm sure something will be added at some point. This may be just one of those things that they haven't quite decided how they want to handle it yet, or they've got a concept but they haven't fully put it together. Oh God, it's going to be night soon. Let me build a little house. Must hide in cave. Crikeys. Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay, well there's F6 and F7. You can control the sun and the stars and everything. I didn't realize this worked in survival mode. It probably shouldn't. I suspect that may have been an oversight. Because it's really, if you could just skip the night without doing anything, that's kind of cheating a little bit. Okay, torches. There's one interesting thing about torches is that the way they provide light, you can see it's kind of like a yellow, tint over here. And this is probably a good example. Let me make this a little more extreme so it's easier to see. And so the way light is generated is a bit different now. It's smoother and it kind of fades into a more of a warm color, which is kind of interesting. I like it. Although I wish it was just a little bit less of a yellowish, warmish. Maybe maybe it was warmish nearer the torch, because if a torch, a torch burns with a yellowish light. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky. So you can see it's bright over here and it gets darker, but it kind of fades into it. Yeah. So the lighting system has changed a bit. It's hard to describe, but hopefully this shows up in the video later. There we go. That's good. And then I'll throw another torch up, so you can kind of see it, that little area right there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's our sunset. Someone said that the sunsets are much are really incredible now. I have to agree. That's pretty cool. Kind of a yellow orange. Kind of, yeah, that's nice. That's really cool. Okay, let's move my crafting bench inside. Okay, and the other things I wanted to show, there's a couple things I want to show. Glass, there's a new glass block called a glass pane, and I'd like to show that next, but I haven't seen any sand out there, so that might be a little hard. There's one other thing I can show you real quick here. Is it changed to the chest. Chests are really cool now. Okay, so we're in that. It kind of sounds like a door. Let's put that in there and that in there. Look at that. It closes. Isn't that great? I love that. That is so cool. Tunk. I'm sorry. I am easily amused. And there we go. A door. Oh, and there's that. What the? Okay, well, I think right-clicking is a block of some kind, and it slows you down a lot. So you can block, but it slows you. But if you right-click and you can still attack. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not. I have no idea. Maybe it is. You can't do that with anything else, though. And, yep. So, let me see here. Put that right there, just to block that off. Okay, I'm going to pause here, and then when it's, and then I'm going to look for some sand, and so I can show you the new glass panes. Okay. Act, zombie! Go away, zombie! Okay, here's another thing they added. First of all, you saw those little orb-type green things coming to me. Those are the experience orbs. I think it's just a visual representation of earning experience, which is fine. The other thing is the rotten flesh, which I think can be eaten. Oh, I'm not hungry, so I don't think I can eat it, period. But, you know, it's there. I think you can eat rotten flesh, but I'm not sure. I'll have to try that later. Okay. Yep. Back to looking around and trying to find. All right, back. Got some sand. Got some glass made. All sorts of stuff. A few accidents with creepers. That's how it goes. All right. So here's some regular glass blocks, and so if you arrange them like this, you can get glass panes. What a pain! Ah! Okay, sorry. Alright, so that's what a glass pane looks like. It changes based on what's around it. And when they break, you can get them back. Oh, I can't reach that one. Dang it. Alright, so just like that. There we go. Little glass window. Although that doesn't look very good. That's a poor example. There we go. And so instead of having a full solid block, you can do a glass pane and get kind of a nicer effect, I guess. Let me round that off a bit. So one thing I noticed when you break glass panes is you actually can get them back. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's a feature, but it is what it is. So there we go. Let me round my house out a little bit. This is my front room. Okay. It's raining. Dang rain. And it occurs to me the chest looks a little smaller than it used to. It used to be. I think it used to be like looked like a full block, but maybe I'm wrong. There used to be a trick where you could put a torch on top of a chest. Let's see if you can do it with a glass pane. Ah, you can. Okay. I guess the chest is definitely a little smaller than it used to be. That's interesting. Let's see if that makes. Let's see if this breaks something. That looks funny. All right. Well, I'll take it. That's fine. That's good enough. Okay. Well, there are some other things they added, like watermelons, pumpkins, watermelon seeds, a few other things. I was hoping to find them just easily, whatever, but I just couldn't find them. All right, so I'm gonna range out, do a bit of exploring, and see if I can find you guys some pumpkins and some watermelons. I don't know where they're supposed to be at, but somewhere out there. All right, I'll be back in a little while. Yay! I found some pumpkins. I'm not sure how you get pumpkin seeds, but let's see. Let me gather these pumpkins. Pumpkins are, of course, not new, but there is a pumpkin seed that you can use now. Those are just regular seeds, not pumpkin seeds. Let's take a look. Nope, not like that. I'm not sure how you get pumpkin seeds then. That's interesting. Well, let's try making the old-fashioned jack-o'-lantern. Oh, yeah. I am so easily amused. Okay, well, it's really getting dark. Ah, it is. I'm going to continue exploring and see what I can find. Yep, that's right, cow. Whoa, you had ears. Cows have ears now. Is that new, or am I just totally God dang it. Is that I don't know if that is that new, or am I just blind and just totally forgot? Maybe it's new. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Oh, yeah, there's another thing which I totally forgot about. Vines. You can actually take these vines if you have shears, so you can just clip them right off. But I don't have shears, so they just completely disappear if I hit them. And you can walk through them. They're insubstantial, but they make for an interesting decoration. And I guess this would be a swamp biome with all the trees with the vines and whatnot. Alright, back to my random wanderings. Oh, look at this. A tree spawned underwater. And so you got... that's really cool. I really like that. It's a really cool swamp kind of effect. Alright. Sorry, another random distraction. Hey, everybody. Look at what I found. Besides that... No, god dang it. Hey, Mr. Skeleton, I don't want to talk with you right now. You're not related to what I'm talking about. This is who I found. Who I shall not be looking at directly, because they're kind of frightening. Okay, I'll look at you directly this time. Oh, he freaks out. And then he runs at me. Ah! Oh, shit. No. What the hell? Oh, God. He, like, disappears behind me. No. Go away. Okay, they're kind of tough to fight. He kept jumping around like crazy. Okay, well, that was the Enderman. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find watermelons or anything like that. Or pumpkin seeds or watermelon seeds. And there must be some way to get them that I'm just not realizing. I don't know what it is, but, you know, I'll, when I figure it out, I'll update the video or post a response or something. Alright, have a nice evening, everybody. I know I missed a few things. The creative mode, which I'll probably explore in another video, and there's some changes, some other changes in relation to that. Alright, bye-bye.